Y'all, this is a random chat. Um, can ask me questions. I'm eating seeds, flaming hot seeds at that. Yeah, so you guys can ask me some questions. I've been having a problem with my phone. I've been trying to do a lot, and it's just I don't know. I've been having problems with my phone. But anyway, you guys can ask me questions. I don't know. I've been having problems with my phone. Trying to go live. But anyway, you guys can ask me questions if you like. It's a random live. If you're wondering what I'm eating, I'm eating flaming hot seeds, sunflower seeds. You guys like seeds? Flaming hot seeds? Or I like the original better, but these ain't too bad. So if you guys got questions for me, um, ask me some questions. Earlier I cooked some pan-seared chicken breast and some garlic parmesan cheese um, sauce and pasta. You can check out the short if you would like to see that. Yeah, that's what I'm eating, y'all. What's the random chat? I'm telling you, YouTube and doing these videos and cooking and all other stuff involved, it is exhausting. Like, for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It is exhausting. I be trying to find a time, which I need to schedule these lives, but I be trying to find a time, and lately it just haven't been happening. So I just try to do something and connect with you guys, um, my subscribers, the new subscribers, just to get to know you and for you to get to know me. So yeah, that's why a lot of people give up on YouTube because it's exhausting. It really is exhausting. You know, doing a video, and if you're editing the video, um, it's a lot. You really got to be dedicated to it, and even when you're dedicated to it, I mean, it's just exhausting. And you get new subscribers and stuff like that, so I try to get on here and just show you guys who I am so that you can get to know me and I can get to know you. But I do need to work on planning these lives because I'm still in a learning process, but it's been like so difficult to with other stuff. It's been difficult to actually plan the live and be ready for it and all that. It's a lot just doing a video, like cooking and doing a video and then editing and all that stuff. It is. That's why people say YouTube is one of the reasons I'll say people might say YouTube is hard. It's because it's so much required, and you gotta have the time to do this stuff. And it is what it is. That's why a lot of times my lives be random, because finding a time, it just don't be working out that way. So I don't know. A lot of people, they be ready to give up on YouTube because it is a lot. You know, and it ain't easy as that you think. And then I've been hearing about YouTube is on easy mode and all that. I'm not saying I don't really know if that's true, but putting out some everything is content. Everything, everything is content. And a lot of people, be, that's in what I'm doing, and stuff, and other people that's doing like the cooking and stuff. It just you could get up in the morning. It would take like half the morning into the evening, especially if you, um, you know, you're gonna edit it and all this or whatever the case is. It's just a lot involved. But when you serious about doing it, um, you know, it gets stressful. But you just keep going. You keep going, and um, some days you don't feel like doing it. Some days you be like, I don't think I'm gonna do anything today. And but your determination, for me, I end up doing something. And before when I was on YouTube, I didn't realize it was so much involved in doing YouTube, but cooking is something I like to do. But it can get exhausting, and everything because there's certain times that you need to upload your videos and stuff. And what I have found that you need to do it, know what you're doing beforehand. But a lot of times that's not the case. You might do something random. For me, a lot of stuff is random. A lot of stuff that you might see me do is gonna be random. I'm trying to get to a point where it's all planned. Some things is planned, but a lot of stuff that I do is not planned. Like a lot of lies, none of them are planned because the way my life set up. Excuse me, y'all. The way my life set up, a lot of stuff just do not. I can't commit to certain things. So until everything get like more balanced or whatever. But right now, I just kind of do what I can do. Instead of doing nothing, I do something. So, but I know the lives and stuff would be better if I actually did them, planned them. I'm still learning, but there's a lot of things that's required in order for, like your lives and videos to go well. And they say Sundays is the worst time to upload or do a live or video. I'm finding that to be true. I'm finding that to be true. Like Sundays is, they say Sundays is like the worst. You know, to do videos, upload videos and stuff like that. But I try to do something every day. I try to do something every day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. For me, I don't know. Today just been kind of rocky a little bit, but I still keep pushing. I still try to put something out there. I still try to get on here and talk to y'all. Um, I could do nothing, but I try to do something. Hello, Jeremiah. How you doing? But yeah, I try to do something every day. But YouTube, you gotta have time to be doing this stuff, and you know it's a lot required than what you can't just get on here and just upload a video. It's more required, and then for me, I have to find ways to plan these lives because 9 out of 10 my lives are random, and they shouldn't be like that. But that's what it is. That's what it is. And so this is a live, random live chat. You can ask me questions. So anyway, guys, that's what this is. A random live chat where you can ask me questions. Ask the way you ask. And if you subscribe to me and you trying to get to know me better, which I would like to know you better, you can ask me questions, to get to know me or whatever. Cause 9 out of 10 in my videos, you will not see my face. So this is the chance for you to interact with me. Now I can't say in the future that I won't be showing more of my face or even speaking. I'm not even speaking a lot in my videos. But someone had told me you should talk more in your videos. And so I'm trying to take their advice of talking more, because you don't, in my videos, I don't talk. I just kind of, it's a visual thing, and I don't show my face. So when I do lives, if you subscribe to me and you want to get to know me better, this is your chance, because I'm trying to get out of, the back scene and talk, and this is my way of doing it. Because people have said to me, I wish you would talk more in your videos. Because I don't. I don't talk in my videos. It's a visual thing. I show you what it is. Whatever it is, I show you what I'm using, what I'm doing. People want me to talk more, but there is a reason why I don't do that. So this is the reason why I do it this way until I get comfortable. Hello, life is great. Life is a great trip. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Life is so great, Sid. You're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, y'all. So, um, if you watch any of my other lives and stuff, I'm talking about how I'm trying to get used to YouTube and going live and showing my face. Because if you go to my channel, most of my videos, you're not going to see me or my face or nothing. You're not going to really see me talking. But someone said to me recently, I wish that you would talk more. So it's easier said than done. So I am trying to practice that. And in my lives, I'm trying to, like, I have subscribers. I don't know who they are, but um, I would like to know who they are so that I can go and support them as well. Hello, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but it's World of Cooking. Mm. But hello to you. But yeah, so I'm trying to get out of doing um a lot of random lives, but I try to do something. And I'm trying to get comfortable with it. And I actually got back on YouTube. It's probably been 2 months now. And at that time, I had like 96 subscribers because I had gave up on YouTube. I just wasn't doing nothing. I never even opened the app or anything. But since I got back on here, since quitting my job that I had that I really liked, I decided to give YouTube another try. So these lives, I have never done one. I've been doing them lately, but I'm not used to doing them. Thank you. Is it Malachi James? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, y'all. So it's like it's not easy to get on here and talk and show your face. It's just not because if maybe I say 5 years ago or so, I would be too afraid, and that is what a lot of people is afraid of, is to show the world who you are, what you look like, how you talk. Here's another thing besides someone that told me that I should talk more in my videos. I'm gonna tell you a reason why when I first started back with YouTube, not talking, just doing what I was doing, is because I had a brain injury years ago that messed my speech up. So a lot of times, but I still been lately. I did one today. I might mispronounce something because of, or don't, don't come out right. It's because of that. But I decided to let people know that there's a reason. Like if they hear something I say, like, and they may, like, that's not how you pronounce it. Well, I know that, but it won't come out of my mouth that way because of the brain injury that I had years ago. But by the grace of God, I'm able to speak as well as I do right now. So I'm gonna start putting that more into my videos and lives because I watched the video and I wanted to delete the one that I did today because I know what the word is, but it didn't come out right in the video. And I know somebody going, it's not this, it's that. I know that. Sometimes it just do not come out that way. So, yeah, so, um, I've gained maybe about, let me see, I started out with 96 when I got back on YouTube subscribers. It's about 2 months now, and I'm at, oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm at 235 or 234, I believe, right now, which is not a lot. But I've been, consistent in doing things, and I've been learning. And some things I've been doing the wrong way. I'm trying to correct it. But um, like I said, I need to work on planning my lives. It's just so difficult to plan something because if you plan it, you got to be ready to go. And my life is not set up like that. But I'm gonna get to that point where you guys, everybody that's subscribed to me will know when I'm going to go live. When it's random, they don't know, and that's why the results is what it is. I understand that. I understand that totally. But I do get on here and try to do something and talk to you guys, and I try to make you know, content every day. Um, yeah, YouTube, it's a lot of work doing these videos and stuff because it takes up like most of your morning or evening to do them. And I definitely can see how somebody can get frustrated and just give up on it. I've done it twice. But at the time that I did it, I didn't know what I know now. If I had known what I know now, I probably wouldn't have quit YouTube twice. And now that I know, I mean it's work. It's work. I don't care what nobody say. It's work. Any kind. And you can get out there and just put a video out there. Whatever. But I'm saying when you doing what I'm doing, you gotta cook it. You got to, and you don't have to, I'm actually cooking it, and then I'm doing the video. I'm doing the footage. Then I got, if I edit it, some things I just be like, I ain't even gonna edit it, cause this is a lot, and you're not getting paid for it, at least not yet. So it's a lot, you can get up in the morning, get your coffee, and get your mind right, whatever you're gonna do. By the time you look around, it's the evening. By the time you get through doing, especially if you do enough footage, where you can make um a couple videos and a couple shorts or whatever out of it. That's what I try to do because it's just it takes up a lot of time. And some people, if you're working and doing a lot of other things, that's why they can't they not able to every day do it. It depends on what you're doing too to put footage out there and come up with content. It's something. YouTube ain't no game. You better if you want to do YouTube, you got to be serious. You got to be serious. And like I said, everything is content, but you got to be willing to put in the work, and that means put in the work, and it's work involved to get where you're trying to go. Yeah, it's work involved, and it's not easy for everybody. It might be a little easier for other people, but it's not that easy for everybody. Everybody, may not have the equipment and things like that and the stuff to work with to make it easier for them. That's why some people will give up because it's a lot involved. Yeah, but I enjoy cooking, so you know just like the other stuff. It takes a lot of time. If I'm tired, I'm the type of person I can be tired and I'll still try to do content. I still try to put something out there. I guess it's my determination, and as I learn and go along, I try to put it in, to what I'm doing. Some things work, some things don't. No matter what you do, it don't matter what you do. Some things work, some things don't. And you have to get to a point because a lot of times, just like now, you may not, you gotta build a community, an audience, and stuff like that. Some people would get, like discouraged from, um, nobody's watching, nobody cares. No, they don't care. They care about what they care about. That's point blank period. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. People don't. They don't care. They care, and it ain't. That's what they. Whatever they like, that's what they like. So ain't nothing wrong with it. You just that you gotta see what people want to see, what people like. Like I said, some things work, some things don't. You just look at what does work, and it. I'm finding that a lot of times when because a lot of people that's afraid to get on camera, that was me. You wouldn't catch me. You ain't gonna catch me on no camera, and especially talking to the world. You ain't gonna catch me. Mm-mm. But see now, at my age, and what I've been through, and what I know, I don't care. You can like what I do. You can like me or not. It don't matter to me. It really don't. People like what they like. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like what you do. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. But yeah, I gotta get better at doing these lives because my lives is terrible. I mean, some I've probably had a few that was pretty good. Sometimes I have some really good, a few good lately because I haven't been going live that much, but I've been trying to go live more than anything. I try to do more videos instead of because I started out just doing all shorts. So if you not subscribe to my channel. You can share the live. Um, but yeah, your girl just be doing what she can do. That's just what it is. I do what I can do because I just really haven't been able to schedule these lives like I want to. Like I want to schedule them, but if I schedule them, I have to be ready. But something the way my life set up, and y'all hear about it more later. But the way it's set up, it just don't be flowing like that. So I don't schedule any lives. I kind of just get on here and try to talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Yeah. So, but a lot of people that had a fear of all this, and one thing is another fear is that they have a fear of people. Oh, they don't want to hear what I gotta say or listen. You could talk anyway. Somebody gonna catch that vibe. Somebody gonna it's gonna resonate with somebody. They gonna understand where you coming from or whatever. But we just afraid of judgment and stuff like that. We afraid of what people might say, what people might think, and I get it, cause that's definitely was me. But at this point in my life, I don't care. I don't. I. You said you stand for Russia. I heard about the Russia crash too. I didn't hear about it. You was on one of my other lives. You said that on one of my other lives that you I stand for Russia. You said, and I guess what? And I just wanted to say, could have happened to a better country. Hunty, I don't get into political things. Now, you want to get on political. I don't get into political things. You said you talking about the airplane crash? I stand for Russia. Okay. Okay. I think I heard something about that. Yeah, I heard about the wildfires and stuff. Yeah, I heard about the wildfires. Yeah, that's crazy. But these things are foretold in the Bible. They are foretold in the Bible. Things that will take place. Yep. Yeah, I remember you. I stand for Russia. I remember you from yesterday, alive, that you were saying the same thing. Yeah, I don't get into political things. And a lot of stuff that's happening is foretold in the Bible. They are, the things that was foretold in the Bible. They have been happening for years now. We seeing um, fires in the winter. Come on. So basically, you're believing that the Bible, which has been written, I'm not gonna get into that. I stand for Russia, but because this is like, because I can get into it with you, but I'm not. But yeah, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Because everybody got one. And I'm not going to get into that with you because it's all about what you believe. If you don't believe, you don't believe. And I ain't got no problem with what you believe. We have free will. We can believe whatever we want to believe. So, but don't come on here with political stuff. This ain't what it is. I don't get it. I don't get into political things. Because I feel that everything that happens is going to happen. I don't care what you do. And I ain't gonna, you know what? I'm not even, like I said, I'm not gonna get into that. But okay. Okay, that's okay, yup. See, people want to get on here and say something that has nothing to do or whatever, and that's fine, but I stated that I don't get into political things. I could have got with the situation, but I ain't trying to get that deep. I ain't trying to get into it because for me, I believe different, and some people do not believe in God, the Bible, or nothing. So that's fine. I'm not saying nothing. That's your belief. That's how you feel. Whatever. But for me, I believe that a lot of things that's taking place now is foretold in the Bible. But people like you. That's what I'm saying. I don't argue with somebody about the Bible. That if you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. I might say some things, you know, um, to you to make you think, but I'm not for to argue with you. And that's what this person, because this person was on my live yesterday that was saying the very same things that they're saying today, which is, I stand for Russia, whatever. They were on here talking about the same thing that they're talking about now. And that's why I say I don't get into political things. I'm not, if saying that I got a problem with what you believe or whatever the case is. What I'm saying is that I don't. And so he wanted to get into some stuff that's just like, there's a lot of things in the Bible, and I'm not trying to get, and I'm gonna just say this, I'm not trying to get Christian, or whatever on y'all. All I'm saying is there's so many things that we can't explain. Like the wind. When the wind go past your face, or you could feel the wind. You could feel it, but you can't see it. It's that wind. What is that? And where did it come from? And how do you know it's wind? That's just like people say, can you see God? No. Can you see your brain? No. But you got a brain. You got a brain in there. But can you see it? No. People say, is God real? They don't believe. I mean, I understand that some people just don't believe. I understand that, but I wasn't trying to get on anything like that. When will we change? What are we talking about? Well, it was a person talking about, situations with fires and stuff and all this stuff. Um, and it was just political things that I wasn't, trying to get into. And they want, go to somebody that wants to talk about political things, because I just don't get into political things. I believe the things that is happening is foretold in the Bible. When I said that, that's when they started sending other messages about, their beliefs, whatever. I just believe that a lot of stuff that is happening is foretold in the Bible. And they're going to say, well, you believe in the Bible was written by a man, and da 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 da. I could have got it deep in that conversation. For real, for real. But I know people that do that, they not looking for what you got to say. So that's why I don't get into it. You when will we change? You said you got a question about the Bible. What's your question? Go ahead. What's your question? And I wasn't trying to make this live about this, but people just be saying stuff. But if you have a question, that is, if you want to ask me a question, yeah. So, when will we change? You can ask that question. Okay? If Jesus was all knowing, why did Jesus say he didn't know the final hour? That's okay. You got a good question there, but I'm not gonna get all the way Christian on y'all or nothing like that. But I know what you talking about. When Jesus said, your question, I'm gonna repeat the question. If Jesus was all knowing, why did Jesus say he didn't know the final hour? Because at the time that Jesus came on earth, into a human form, he was, in a human form at that time. So his father, which he always said, that the glory goes to his father. And not, see, y'all, okay, y'all getting deep now. Because now, how could Jesus, if you said if he known all, at that time, Jesus came into a human form. That's why he was able to sympathize and walk the earth and understand, other people and humans and stuff. But at that time, before he died, his father was in control, and he knew everything that was going to happen. So he wasn't going to do anything to control that situation because it had to happen. So he was in control. He could have. But because of the sacrifice that he was going to do, why would he stop something that he was doing it to save others? He was sacrificing his life so that others will have life. So he wasn't going to do that. He could have. He had the power to do it. But then that would be defeating the purpose that he was sent for. So, okay, when will we change? So Jesus was human and not God. Now, see, if you if you believe and you if you Christian, you believe in God and the Bible and Jesus, he's always talked about his Father. And you've heard when his Father said, I sent my only begotten Son. Like Jesus talking to himself. Jesus had always talked about his Father. And even in Genesis, it talked about let us make man into our image. Who was God talking to? Yeah, okay. So a lot of people do think that Jesus is God. I'm not. Okay. There's another thing I'm not gonna get into. Because some people believe that Jesus is God and all that. But it states clearly that Jesus always talked about his Father. That it belongs to his Father, and this, and that. Everyone, okay. When will we change? Everyone was made in God. That's true. That's true. That's why he said, "Let us make man into our image." He said, "Our image." He didn't say my image. He said, "Our image." Who was he talking to? But you're right. That's true. That's true. That is true. That he did say. Okay, you say, when will we change? You said who created Jesus? If he has a father, who created Jesus? If he says he has a father, if you ever heard that before. Hello, Leah. I believe, I'm not sure. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hello to you. But yeah, who you, if and this is where the conflict, this is why I don't get into, because some people believe differently. They believe in what they believe in. And so when he said, let us make man into our image, who was God talking to? He was talking to Jesus. Jesus was his son. He was the first person that Jesus was already with God, his son. And he said, let us make man into our image. Okay, see, that is what, okay, um when will we change? So you say, so the Father created Jesus, question, so how can Jesus be God if he was? Exactly. I believe, as it says, I sent my only begotten son, which was Jesus. I believe that a lot of people believe Jesus is God. Jesus is our Lord and Savior. But I don't. This is why I don't get into, unless somebody want to have a sensible conversation. But this is why, because everybody don't believe in. A lot of people believe in the Trinity and all that stuff. But anyway, so yes, how can Jesus? That's what I'm saying. If he God, how can he create it? I mean, that don't make no sense. I don't believe that Jesus is God. I believe he has a father, which he speaks about. which is Yahweh. His many names. Y'all try to get, y'all ain't finna get me on this subject. I'm telling you. Because we'll be all night. I'm telling you. See, because I don't believe that, because he spoke. Now I know Jesus used symbolic things, but it was certain things that was clear that he spoke about. And then how could the things that Jesus was going through and went through and stuff that happened, but that's only if you believe in the Bible. And I'm talking about the New Testament, the Old Testament and the New Testament, or what have you. If you don't believe at all, then then none of this makes any type of sense to you. But okay, when will we change? Said, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe Jesus was God. I believe Jesus was a prophet sent by God. Yes, he was his son. He sent him. Jesus was sent. That's why I don't understand why people be saying this stuff. He was sent. He was sent. That's why there was one particular thing that happened at the wedding where they had ran out of wine, and Jesus replenished the wine. And even when he fed all the people with the fish and bread, like I don't understand. Like, yes, Jesus. Okay, let's just talk about when he was crucified. Oh, they really okay. See, this is what I want to do. Yeah, when will we change? Just like all the other prophets. All the other prophets went through things and spoke about things people didn't know. Yes. Not sure how to pronounce your name, but it's Pio. You said Christianity, although originating in the Middle East, developed significantly within the Roman. It's stuff going too fast. I'm sorry, y'all. This stuff going too fast. But see, this is why I do not get into, because people like to argue about something they believe in and what you believe in. Whatever you believe in, that's fine. And I'm not fit to argue about something. I might say something to you. You could take that information or whatever, however, but I'm not fit to argue about it. When will we change? Say, I don't believe God has children. And whoever you are, as I said, let me just get you on out of here. Hold on. I'm gonna put you in timeout, but cause I don't really know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna put you in timeout. Okay. Okay. Let's get. I don't believe God has children. You don't believe that Jesus was God's son? Because he don't have children. If anything, we consider ourselves as his children, but okay, when will we change? My name is Trey. That's my grandson's name that you see. But you said, I think that we all on the same page when it comes to Jesus. Pretty much. A lot of us is, because that's what I'm saying. A lot of us be arguing about things. It's a lot of stuff that we're saying, even though we may express it differently or however we were taught, but a lot of times most people believe one thing they believe in is Jesus. Now that right there is a fact. The people that believe, period, believes in Jesus Christ. That's the one thing that we have in common if they don't believe nothing else. We all believe that are um Christians and believers. No, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's no problem. Yeah. Um Bob T says the only page when it comes to Jesus is that we all die like men and we all go back to the dust and we came from. That's the only thing I have in common outside of Christ. That's true, Bob T. That is true. From the dust you were formed, you will return. That is true. Um, when will we change? Says when I was looking for God, I studied the Bible and found it to be filled with contradictions and errors. Well, I know, but the thing is that whatever it is you were searching for, and for you to say errors, I don't particularly know what errors you're talking about. Bob T says you got to be careful what you say when you say you believe in Jesus Christ. What does that actually mean? You have to clarify that because people always like to speak in words. And Bob T also says you just can't be a hero. You've got to be a doer. That's scriptural. And added Bob T says no that we don't got nothing in common. um yeah, you do have to be doers. You have to be doers. You do. But the difference between a lot of people that see, I don't fake nothing. It is what it is, and a lot of people will go to whatever services, church, whatever it is, and they'll hallelujah this and hallelujah that, and at the same token do whatever. See, you're not fooling God. The best thing to do, if there's a situation that or something you're trying to overcome, just be honest and talk to him, and pray to overcome them things. Don't sit up there and act like you holy and die. That when then you doing all this. I be straight up. I know how I got where I'm at, how I got here. I know that. He knows it too. He know it better than me. So I don't try to fool him. I just be honest. There's a lot that happened to me to where I experienced and I do what I do, but I still believe and I still pray to him and I still, because there was a time that I didn't do any of the things that I do now. But I've been working on getting back to correcting some things. And so, but a lot of people play like they so Christian, they don't do no wrong, this and that. I don't do that. We all fall short and we all sin, even when we don't know it. Yeah, God is not the author of confusion. That's one thing he is. This is what I say about relationship. If you're in a relationship and there's confusion, or any type of relationship, whether it's you know, whatever relationship, friendship, whatever, if there's confusion, and especially like a couple, like a relationship, and you trying to figure out this or that, if there's confusion or whatever. God is not a God of confusion or nothing. He's a God of justice and love and all of that. So a lot of times people be trying to figure out stuff. If you going through a lot of confusion in your relationship and stuff, and you be like, God sent him to me, God sent her to me, and you going through confusion, God ain't did no such a thing. God ain't got nothing to do with it. So God is definitely not a God of confusion. And I wasn't talking to you, Will, when we ever changed. When I said, um, about people don't understand. I wasn't talking to you. I was speaking in general. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Will we change? I got you. Because yeah, this is why, and I'm gonna kind of get, because this is what I don't like to get into, because people want to argue about different things and they beliefs. So I'm not fit to get into that no more. I did more than I originally wanted to, so I'm gonna cut that. So anyway, yeah. How long I've been on here? I've been on here long enough. So guys, I'm gonna be in the live, and this conversation that got way out of control because, like I said, and I'm not even going to address anything, any comments that were said because I wasn't trying to get in that deep, but people like to get into um but conversations like that where they can argue with you or say certain things. But and I'm not saying specifically for the people that has commented, um left a comment, but I'm saying in general. And so that's another thing. Like sometimes you can run into a person that is really wants to just understand what you have to say. Like knowledge is the key to everything. You don't have to agree with somebody, but just to know something. And because sometimes we may have an experience or something down the line where we be like, I remember when this person said this, even though you didn't believe or understand what that person was really trying to say. So just taking in knowledge, just to, just because you don't believe in something, or taking in the knowledge to trying to understand where they're coming from and what they're trying to say, it's still knowledge, and it's still, you can still use it in some type of way, if not now, maybe one day. But knowledge is the key to everything. Having knowledge about anything, any religion, anything. You the knowledge about it. Having the knowledge about it. Thank you. When will we change? You said thanks for taking Trey. Thanks for taking Trey. Have a nice night. You have a nice night too. But yeah, this is, no, if somebody want to have but a lot of times when you're talking about religion and political things, it get all twisted. Some people have really, like, really got upset and really it did some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe what they believe. Most people can't. I've known a situation where somebody got even killed or hurt over political and um um Bible things, Christian things. So, you know, a lot of people just cannot talk about these things without getting upset or feeling that, some kind of way. Knowledge is key to everything. So, y'all, I'm going to be